Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 fastest cars in 2024. Now, I'm not talking about your hairdresser's Fiesta with a sporty stripe. These are the bleeding edge of ludicrous speed, the automotive equivalent of strapping a rocket to your backside. We're talking about cars so fast they make fighter jets look like they're standing still. Get ready to be amazed by the speed and performance of these incredible machines. Honestly, they're less machines and more like escaped electrons, these things. Buckle up, buckle. Right, let's get straight to the pointy end of this thing. Number one, the top dog, the daddy of them all, the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 plus, 300 miles per hour. Let that sink in for a moment. That's faster than the takeoff speed of some light aircraft. This thing is basically a landlocked fighter jet with heated seats and a fancy sound system. And the noise. It's like a symphony composed by an orchestra of angry thunder gods. Glorious. Coming in hot on the heels of the Chiron, we have the Hennessy Venom F5. Now, the Americans like their cars, like their steaks big, powerful, and with a side of yee-haw. This thing packs a punch that'd make a heavyweight boxer weep. 301 miles per hour, they claim. 301. That's not just fast, it's bloody-mindedly determined to go faster than anything else on the planet. I rather admire that. The Swedes. They gave us flat-pack furniture, Volvos that could survive an apocalypse. And now this, the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. This car is designed for one thing and one thing only, to be the fastest Koenigsegg ever made. No word yet on the top speed, but rumor has it it'll give the Chiron a run for its money. And knowing the Swedes, they'll do it with minimalist Scandinavian style and probably a cup holder that can withstand a nuclear blast. Chapter 4. SC Tuatara. Back from the brink now, the SC Tuatara. This is a bit of a comeback kid. It had some, shall we say, disagreements with the whole claimed top speed thing a while back, but now it's back and it's brought a proper 282 miles per hour to the table. That makes it a proper contender, and I wouldn't bet against it causing an upset. Don't underestimate the American underdog, especially when it looks this mean. Chapter 5, Rimac C_2 Electric Avenue. Thought electric cars were all about saving the planet and being sensible? Think again. The Rimac C_2 is here to blow that misconception out of the water. With a top speed of 258 miles per hour, this electric hypercar will leave you grinning like a fool and wondering if your internal organs are still where you left them. It's proof that the future of speed can be silent, deadly, and very, very fast. Chapter 6. Aston Martin Valkyrie. A winged wonder. Let's be honest, you can't have a list of supercars without mentioning Aston Martin, and the Valkyrie is here to represent. This thing looks like it was designed by a team of aerodynamicists who were also heavily into origami. But don't be fooled by the beauty, this is a beast with a bite. 250 miles per hour, top speed and enough downforce to keep it glued to the road, even if you decided to drive it upside down. Not that I'm suggesting you should, of course. The McLaren Speedtail. You know those weird stretched limos you see ferrying pop stars around? Well, imagine if someone took that concept and said, let's make it aerodynamic and insanely fast. That's the Speedtail in a nutshell. It's long, it's low, and it'll hit 250 miles per hour without breaking a sweat. It's also got a central driving position because, I mean, who needs to see where they're going when you're going this fast? Chapter 8, Ferrari. SF90 Stradale, hybrid hypercar. Even Ferrari, the prancing horse itself, has succumbed to the siren's song of hybrid technology, but don't think for a minute that the SF90 Stradale is some sort of eco-warrior. This is still a Ferrari through and through, which means it's loud, it's fast, 211 miles per hour, since you asked, and it's got more curves than a mountain road. It's just that now it can do it all while being slightly less environmentally catastrophic, slightly. Chapter 9. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Raging Bull. No top 10 list of fast cars would be complete without a Lamborghini, and the Aventador SVJ is here to fly the flag for the Raging Bull. This thing looks like it was designed by a committee of angry wasps, all buzzing around and shouting, "Make it angrier!" And they succeeded. 217 miles per hour of pure, unadulterated Italian fury. Just try not to crash it, yeah? They're not cheap to fix. Chapter 10, Porsche 911 GT2 RS, the Widowmaker. And finally we come to the Porsche 911 GT2 RS. Now, some people might say that putting a 911 on a list of the fastest cars in the world is like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Those people are wrong. The GT2 RS is what happens when Porsche's engineers are let loose with a blank check and a mischievous glint in their eyes. 211 miles per hour, rear-wheel drive, and a reputation for being a bit of a handful. They don't call it the Widowmaker for nothing, you know. And the winner is... So there you have it. The top 10 fastest cars of 2024, a veritable smorgasbord of speed, technology, and frankly ludicrous engineering. From the mind-bending velocity of the Bugatti Chiron to the electric shriek of the Rimac C_2, these cars represent the pinnacle of automotive achievement. Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 fastest cars in 2024. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, kids, don't try any of this at home unless you have a spare few million quid and a death wish.